I will also like to give you another story. Once upon a time, there was a boy. That boy, when he was growing, when he was a child actually, he normally got mathematics 01 while going back to his father. The child was afraid of representing what he got before his father. While the child was afraid, he was just in the house. The mother came and asked the boy, "Boy, since morning you never came out from the house. What is the problem?" The boy said, "Mom, what I got today is the trouble and terrible." The mom asked, "What did you get?" He said, "I got 01 in mathematics." So the mother said, "Don't feel shy. Represent this before your father." The child feel encouraged and he represented the thing before his father. Do you know what his father said? His father said, "My dear child, we must go to hospital for tests because since I started the school, I never got 01. My mark in mathematics for all this year were only 0. So you may come from another person." So the child was given that discouragement, whereby his father told him that you are better. Maybe if I could guess, the only mark that you should have in your life is only 00. So the child was continuing with that discouragement from his father. The child was having that ideas whereby saying that no one from the parents of my father that got 1 or that got even 10. How come that I should be the one getting 90 or I should be the one getting 00 in mathematics? So the child continued up to primary 6. For that thing, the headmaster of the school was actually a very wise man. He asked the child, "What is the problem?" The child said, "My dear teacher, it will be very difficult for you to understand because the story is too long." Now what happened? The head teacher gathered all the school. He went and invited all the schools to that school. While he called the boy to represent the reason why the child is actually getting 00, since he was young up to the age of 17 or 16 years. So the child stood before the teachers and everyone and said, "My dear teacher, it is good that you have given me this opportunity to speak. But let me tell you, my father told me that in his parents, his auntie or his father, no one got something like 1 in mathematics. How comes for me to get 10 or 1? So the teacher said, "Is that the reason?" He said, "Yes, that is the reason." The teacher said, "It is okay." Now he gave him the name of calling him a dull boy. In area, the boy was known as dull, getting 0 in mathematics. When the child reached primary 7 in candidate, the child was given the last chance, last opportunity, that this is your last time. If you fail mathematics again, you are going to bring shame to our school. And for this reason, this is your last time. If you get 0 again, we are going to dismiss you. For that reason, the child, something just came into his mind and said, "Boy, why don't you study? Why don't you calculate mathematics so that you become perfect like your teachers?" So that day, the child stood alone and think. He started calculating math silently. He started calculating math until third term, the last chance. Third term in mathematics, he surprised people with the excellent results of getting 90 in mathematics. My dear friends, or my good friends, sometimes we may receive encouragement from our parents, especially our fathers may tell us that, "How comes that you will be getting 90 in physics while I got 0? That is him and you are you. There is no way that you will change to him or her, and there is no way that they will change to you. Therefore, let us study. This is the last time for you and me. Let us put our hand together and fast to across the river." Thank you.